So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. And with me now, I've got the man of Jam's Boxing Chat. You won't believe what his name is. It's Jam. There you go. It's easy as that. Yeah. Welcome to Boxing Media Hub. Hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content when we're not live. We got a cracking fight coming up, haven't we, Jam? To be honest, we're doing the prediction day. Yeah, go for it, mate.
Yep, we're here for Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez versus Chris Billam-Smith, which is taking place on the 16th of November at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's on the Latino Nights card. And we've got the records. We've got Zurdo, who is 46-1-0. He's got 30 knockouts and he's never been stopped. He was last out against Arsene Goulamarian, who he won by unanimous decision. We've got Billam-Smith is 21-0. He's got 13 knockouts. He's never been stopped, and he was last out in a win against Richard Riakporhe. So both men in good form coming into this fight. I'm excited for it. It's for the WBO World Cruiserweight title. Let's get into it. What's your thoughts, Jolioso?
It's a tough one, mate. It's a tough one. I'm not going to lie. We're going to jump into the comments. Big up Jam and Joel by Håkan all the way from Sweden. Big up you, Håkan. Hit the like button, share and subscribe. He knows. Listen to him. Boxing Encyclopedia. DJ Pat, what's up, boys? Big shout out to DJ Pat as well. And everyone in there. Everyone watching across the three platforms. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, it's an intriguing one. I don't, a lot of people have said, has Chris Billam-Smith picked this route because he doesn't want Jai? Personally, yes. Who would want to fight Jai? And I think that's why, he's going to find it difficult until Jai literally gets to a point where they can't avoid him. And I think one more fight down the road, and I think we're at that point because Jai is already sniffing out for that other title. And it looks like he's going to nick another one next. So this is a big fight on its own. For me, Billam-Smith, the Riakporhe fight, was it a great fight? I don't know. Was it world level? I'm still felt that was more of a British scrap than a world title fight. I thought actually Masternak put in more of a shift. It's just that his body broke down as opposed to the man's spirit.
Ribs, didn't he? Cracked them ribs to win the fight after being massively down on our cards on the watch along, weren't he?
Yeah, I thought Masternak had it. Until, as you say, you don't know when your body's going to break, and that's how it is. But for me, Ramirez is going to take this one. That's how I'm seeing it. I think it's a real tough fight. It'll be a great fight. I don't think it's going to be an early on job. But I think if Ramirez does stop him, I think it's late. I think it's going to be a late stoppage. It's a case of breaking people down over time. I just think it's that step too far for Billam-Smith. I think we're now getting into that world-beating stage. And for me, I think we've already seen the best cruiserweights fight each other, which was Opetaia and Breedis. I think they are still the two main guys in the cruiserweight division. But this is a cracking fight nevertheless. But for me, Ramirez, points or very late stoppage.
That's fair, bro. That's fair, mate.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much on exactly the same wavelength as you, mate. I think Billam-Smith's a very good fighter. He's proven that with his wins against Masternak, even while getting quite badly beaten, in my opinion. He managed to break the man down and stop the fight. He's beat the likes of Lawrence Okoli. He's beat Isaac Chamberlain. He beat Tommy McCarthy twice. So he's been in with some good, what I would say, British level opponents, But like you said, this is a world step up. This is for a genuine world title, the WBO. Ramirez is a beast. He is an absolute beast. He's beat the likes of Arthur Abraham, Goulamarian, as I already mentioned earlier, Joe Smith Jr. He beat Jesse Hart twice. He beat Sullivan Barrera. He only lost to Bivol, and that was by UD. Well, and he ran him all the way.
Let's be honest as well. Do you know what I mean? Canelo's lost to Bivol. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. That's the level we're at now. That's the level we're at.
Yeah, and I'm with you, mate. To be honest, I think Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez is going to take this down the stretch. I think he gets probably a late stoppage or at least a unanimous decision points win. But I'm going to put my neck on the line and say a round 10 knockout for Zurdo.
Yeah. DJ Pat's put same Hawkan in liking and subscribing. Hawkam's gone with Zurdo Ramirez wins on TKO round 9. Zurdo will take this one late. He will wear CBS down. Sweden dominates in the chat tonight. Oh, there you go. Takeover. The Swedes are taking over. It's like ABBA reunion. Sirhan has jumped in. Big shout out to Sirhan. Good afternoon, fellas. And let's go CBS, says Sammy at SWS. Sirhan, Zurdo wins. There's a lot going for Zurdo in this one. It's, as I say, it's going to be a tough one. I think Chris Billam-Smith's going to have to go up a level. Has he got the levels in him? Possibly. Maybe he'll go to those places with higher opponents. With those tougher opponents. We're not going to know.
In the rematch, didn't he? He lost his only fight to Reactport, and then he beat him in the rematch. So it shows he can raise his game. That's like showing levels, isn't it? You lose against someone and then go and beat him. That means he put in a better performance.
And let's be honest, he was written off going against Reactport. He was written off.
Wrote him off. I think I took Reactport for that one, mate.
He was written off in the first Tommy McCarthy fight. He won that convincingly. He was written off in the the Okoli fight. That was terrible, but he beat him. Yeah, exactly. But he got the job done. He finds a way. Masternak, well down on the cards. I don't care what anyone says. He was being battered, but he, as I say, didn't take the guy's spirit. He took his body. He continued to land those brutal body shots, and it paid off. So hats off to him.
It did.
Are we actually overlooking Chris Billam-Smith here? Because the more we talk about it, the more we're starting to go, do you know what? Actually, he's got an engine. He's got power.
Talking yourself into it, bro. Talking yourself into CBS now.
No, not at all, mate. I'm still going there, though.
There's always two sides to it, isn't there? When you start looking at one man's record and what he's done, you start leaning one way. You come in with one idea, and by the end of the show, you can think about something else. But I'm going to stick with Zurdo still, and I think if Zurdo beats him against Jai Apataya would be fantastic.
Yeah,
Zurdo Jai next. Wow,
don't spin this one on me, though, mate.
Merchants.
Don't spin this one on me. I ain't changing. I know your game. No, I'm sticking with Zurdo. I think it's late stoppage points, and as you say, then that ties up a beautiful fight against Jai. But for me, I just can't see anyone beating Jai. I just can't see it. He's in a different league. I think when he beat Breedis the way he did in that first fight was unbelievable. And then in the second fight as well, he went through a bit of turmoil to still come out the winner. And that is the toughest operator. I don't care what anyone says at cruiserweight level.
Definitely, mate, yeah. And if like DJ Patch just said, Jai will take Zurdo out also in a big KO. I completely agree. I think the only person who'd cause real trouble to Jai Apataya at the moment is if Usyk came back down to cruiser.
Yeah. Wow,
other than that,
what a fight. What a fight. I'm getting excited here. Hawkan, I'm in Finland on this night, but I hope to see the Zurdo versus CBS fight on DAZN.
Yeah, it's free on DAZN, guys. It's free. It's not even a pay-per-view. It's actually free on DAZN. So
what a cracker. Hopefully we get to cover that one. Hit the subscribe button, but let us know more importantly in the comments how you're seeing this fight going down. This is going to be a cracking fight. And as I say, this one leads on to something even bigger. So, yeah, stick with us, ding that bell for notifications, and hit the subscribe button. Jam, thank you very much for bringing your Monday vibes. Go and have a rest, mate, and we will see you all soon. Until then, Jam, give it to us.
Have some of this.
Have it. See you all soon.
Take care.